Welcome back. It's Wednesday morning, May 17th, 2023. Welcome back to the historic Hotel Sprinkle, which has recently been renamed the Hotel Orloff here in rural Retreat, Virginia. Um, well, the Durham report came back, so we've been waiting for that. Do you remember these poppin' hoppies? Or were they hoppin' poppies? I think they were poppin'. Anyway, these things, I can show you where they came from. I'm finding them all over the place. They're supposed to be with the game. Where did that thing go, man? Now I gotta find it. Oh, there it is, because the dog will chew it up. Yeah, I just found 3 of these things. See, they've got this little face. There's another one over here. I need to put them with the game. It's a game I guess I got when I was 5 or 6 in the early 70s. Poppin' Hoppies. Let's go. I think I know where the game is, actually. I'm starting to get more organized. Okay, so I believe it's in this closet. Could it be? Yeah, there it is. Okay, so let me put you guys down for a moment. Okay, guys. Yeah, I've got do a lot of stuff today, so I'm going to be organizing like crazy today. So, anyway, this is the game. Poppin' Hoppies from Ideal. I wonder if there's a commercial for this game on YouTube. I bet there is. So, let's open it up. I don't think I've opened this up in probably since I was in junior high school. Oh, okay. Yes, indeed. Well, looks like this. So, those, where did I just put those things I brought in here? Oh, in here. All right, close. So productive thing number 1 of this episode is these poppin' hoppies that have been scattered to the winds, have now been reunited. So I guess the game is now complete once again. After, who knows, 50 years, those things being loose from the box. All right, productive thing number 1 already. Now, what else do I need to do? This magazine box was crushed in the move, saying I don't like boxes crushed like that, so I'm having to take some magazines and move them from one box to another. So let's see what some of ththese magazines are that have been displaced. Well, here's from issue 4, Winter '92. It's a newsletter for Ghoulardi fans. Ghoulardi was a horror host out of Ohio who later became the Ghoul. And then there was a guy named Son of Ghoul who I think became Svengoolie, who's now on Saturday nights. I think there's like a history of. He was the first guy, Goulardi. So I got a bunch of those. What else is in here? Oh, this is a magazine from the 90s about cartoons, Wild Cartoon Kingdom. So it's got stuff about the Fantastic Four cartoon. We need better lighting in here, don't we? Yahoo Internet Life, back when the internet was a new thing and Xena was still on syndicated television. I enjoyed Xena, at least the first season. They used to sell this at a gas station near my house. I don't know if it's a national magazine or if it's just a Texas thing. Old Car Trader. It's real thick. And it has... and I knew I would never, have enough money to buy one of these cars, but I always dreamed, it's just classified ads. Now everyone would do this on the internet for cars. This is from January 2004. But I save it because I like to look at the old cars, I guess. All right, fantastic. Well, okay. We got a lot of work to do here, ladies and gentlemen. We've been here the entire time, exposing it all the entire time, always with a. I'm gonna move this box into the other room and then start filing it. Sorry. But it's all rooted in optimism, in the idea that humanity could be so great. We could reach the stars. We could solve all these problems in the first grade. Okay. Now, where can I put them? Boy, I look terrible this morning. I'm trying to grow my beard back out, so therefore it looks a little scraggly right now. So here we are, organizing comics once again. Okay, what will we file first? I have a couple of 3 action comics that need to be filed. So these are Silver Age, so they go in the Silver Age boxes back behind me. Okay. Oh boy. I need to put them into this box here, so I've got to move some stuff. Okay. This Joker mask from a few years ago was a giveaway on Free Comic Book Day, but it was the Free Comic Book Day that never happened because of COVID. So when the comic stores finally reopened in the summer, I remember they gave me this, and I got one that was based on the Frank Miller. This is the Neil Adams Joker. I think I got a total of 3 Jokers. Okay, whoa. This box is completely empty, so this box needs to be filled, or can be filled with something. This is my only slabbed comic. 5.0 of Frankenstein, number 28. And it will be my only slabbed comic, and I keep debating whether I should break it out of there or not. I'm very, as you guys know, very anti-slabbing, which offends a lot of people that love to slab. Oh, well, here's my Spider-Man comics. Good, because I need to file a Spider-Man comic too. All right. I guess we can look at these books while we're at it. Is there enough light in here? Probably. Okay. What do we have here? Okay. So here, I guess, is my oldest copy of Action Comics. It's number 283. Man, we need a little bit more light, don't we? I'm going to get another light in here. Of course, this one, where the issue number is, has been torn off. So let's open it up and see what issue number this is. Oh, shit. I mean, shoot. Okay. The cover is not attached. Oh, this one is in pretty bad condition. Some kid did not take good care of their comic book. I got this recently for basically nothing, but it's good to read. Okay, two problems. One, I don't have a way to read, and it's too dark. So let me get lights, and let me get either a magnifying glass or reading glasses. Okay, let's get this. Ow. Okay. First of all, let's steal the light from the other room.
Well, the U.S. has, some recent hearings exposed the fact that the U.S. doesn't even defend the U.S. against, Russian or Chinese nuclear missile attack as a matter of policy. So, the U.S. government is deliberately leaving us vulnerable to both nuclear missile and
use this old 50s light to light up things. Yeah, we're up here on the 7th floor of the Hotel Sprinkle. And this hotel was built in about 10 years before the Civil War. Okay. All right, there's the light. That should be better. Now, let's figure out a way to actually see things. Did I take the magnifying glass downstairs? I think I did. Let's go down to the 6th floor where I think I left the magnifying glass on the porch overlooking historic Rural Retreat, Virginia. Yes, it's Wednesday, and it's a beautiful spring day.
Despite this recent Taiwan aid package announcement, the average
Drew, are you comfortable?
time it takes to get,
Drew, the dog,
military assistance
looks very comfortable.
I think it's several years.
Morning.
So
It is now 10:11 in the morning. Ah, yes, indeed. Here's the magnifying glass. Oh, I need to clean it a little bit, but at least this way I can see what I'm doing.
I'm not at all optimistic about getting this critical aid to Taiwan. I'm a supporter of military.
So, Durham report came back and completely exonerated Donald Trump and showed that everybody on the other side was conspiring together to accuse him of being a Russian agent, and they kept those charges going during a good portion of his presidency, just to try to keep him from getting anything done. And will anything be done to these people? Probably not. At least not unless Trump gets back into office. I haven't heard whether Trump has rescheduled the rally that was canceled last Saturday. Okay. Now, I think that we are ready to go. We've got more light. Whoa. I was thinking of doing a live stream today to try to sell these DVDs I've been making. I'm now halfway done with episode 13 of Tomb of Terror, which is a kind of a sequel to The Hypnotic Eye, a show that I worked on back in the 90s. Joe Riley's baby, The Hypnotic Eye. And this is very much in that vein. If you're a fan of The Hypnotic Eye, you'll like Tomb of Terror. I'm selling them for $20 a copy, including postage. Okay, what am I doing here? Okay, so I was trying to figure out what issue this Action Comics is. 309 from February of 1964. So February of 64 is its date. And I like to figure out what the real date is, because comics always were dated 2 months in advance. They give them time on the shelf. So if it's February, you count back. January, December of 63 is when this was on the stands. So basically this came out just a few weeks after the Kennedy assassination. That's what I like to do. I like to figure out when comics really were on the stand, because I like the connection with history. I like to know exactly, when the album Rubber Soul came out, that week, what comics were on the stand. I don't know. It's interesting to me. It gives me a feeling like I was there. Of course, I wasn't born yet when this comic came out. So what did I say? It was 30. Man, I've already forgotten. 30 something. Let's see. Okay, that's 297. I'm almost thinking I already have this issue. It looks really familiar. Do I have it? That's 307. Oh, man. Luckily, I didn't pay much, but that's a reading copy, so I already have it. It looks like it was marked $24, but I got it cheaper than that. This is a more decent copy. So I already have 307. So do I have 306? No, that was not 307. That was 309. Okay, Drew the dog is here. Drew, what is up? Okay. Then I have these two books to look at. This one, Superman Opening the Fortress of Solitude. This is issue 411. So let's get that filed. That's 367, 381, 397, 402. So, what are you up to, Drew? I've just recently reopened this room where the dog and the cats can come in. I made it a little more safe where there's nothing for this is 412, so this will go right before that. But watch her surprise me with what she finds to chew on. Okay. So I've got the Action Comics in there. I've got a few adventures that need to be put in. Okay. Really, really beat up Adventure 313, which I think I already have, and this horribly stained copy of 374. Oh, there was another action that I forgot about here. 410. Drew, what are you up to over there, man? 410. Drusilla the dog. She's the mascot here in the Hotel Sprinkle, now the Hotel Orloff. It was a big debate. Should we keep the historic name Hotel Sprinkle, or well, do not chew on that, Drew. I don't know. Don't lick the comics, man. Don't lick the comics. That's our slogan here at the Hotel Sprinkle. 410. it is possible that she's hungry. She ate breakfast several times during the night, and then maybe I should feed her something. Is that what you want, man? More grub? 313. So this is Adventure 313. Adventure, there's 302. Adventure. Let me know if you want me to show all these books down below. I've done it before, but it was probably last summer. I've got 2 copies of 312. Then I have 316. I do not have, 314. No, 312, 316. I don't have this, so it's good that I got it, even though it's in disreputable condition. Now this box is getting a little tight, so I'm going to pull a few out of the back and move them to the next box. Oh, there's another Adventure. Adventure 374. That'll go in the next box anyway. Okay. So. Oh my gosh. Ow. The dog's claws got me there. All right. We'll move you over there. Here we go. Oh, this box has got a lot of play in it. It's a lot of empty space in it. So I can put these books, these hair books over in this hair box. Shoot. Dropped my Joker mask. Okay. Adventure. Yes. 374. 371. 373. Oh, I don't have a 374, so now I do. Horribly stained copy. Fantastic. Okay, now, what else needs to be put in here? The next book that needs to be put in here is The Amazing Spider-Man number 64. So we get past Adventures of Bob Hope. Oh, here we go. What is my oldest copy? See, I'm kind of a lightweight comic collector. My oldest copy of Amazing Spider-Man is number 22. And then I go to 32. See, I could never afford these Spider-Man comics when I was a kid. Then I have 54. They were too expensive. 55, 57, 58, 59, 62. Okay, I've got 65 with a horrible little chunk gone, and now I've got 64 right in front of it. Right, Drew? Drew, don't chew on those, man. How dare you? Okay, next will be Anthro. Okay, we haven't, no, Drew, stop. Okay, Angel and the Ape. I don't have any copies of Anthro. Anthro. Drew the dog. Okay, then we have Aquaman 16, Aquaman 30. Okay, so 16, 22, Drew, how dare you, 26, what number is this? 33, so this new Aquaman acquisition goes before 33. I wish I had more Aquamans. I can't explain why I don't have any Aquamans. I guess I bought them when I could find them, but I guess I never found Aquaman comics that much growing up. in the old Aquaman comics. Okay. I guess I need to go feed this dog again. She's a bottomless pit. But she's a beagle, not a pit bull. I mean a bottomless pit of, you know what I mean. Then we have an Avengers replica. I think they call them facsimiles. I call them reproductions, replicas, but apparently the real word that you're supposed to use is facsimile. That's the new trend, is to make fake old comics. Okay, Drew, let's go feed you some more. Okay, so we're still in the A's as far as all the books that we're organizing.
Are we driving towards work because we can't help it? We're trying to stop and we just can't put our foot on the brakes, or is our leadership pressing the accelerator on purpose?
They're pressing the accelerator on purpose. So we've been pursuing, since the end of the Cold War, we've been pursuing a failed strategy of hegemony, in which we tried to expand eastward all the way to Russia's border, which is something we never did during the Cold War, which we won. We won the Cold War without having to do that. So
Porterhouse steak flavor.
Necessary this really was. And Eastern Europe was, we were happy to leave Eastern Europe under Russian control for half a century. And of course, Ukraine, so the idea that Ukraine has magically become, a national security interest of the United States is
Drew,
really absurd.
eat this grub. I may need to lock the door to the comic room while I go through them today, if she keeps up the interruptions. I think the last 5 or 6 episodes she's interrupted to be fed. She has this weird thing where she really loves green toys, green plastic toys. The green plastic toys she gathers together, and it's really weird. She'll carry them all around in her mouth while whining, like they're her babies. And then when I give her some of that food, sometimes she'll bury some of the food under a blanket with the little green plastic toys next to the food, like she's saving the food for her babies, which is something. I just heard someone else was talking about their dog also did things like that. My wife said it's kind of like she's playing dolls. I'll show you her babies if you want to see them real quick. Oh, she's moved him. That's one of them. Gotta be real quiet up here. There are ghosts in the attic, and I don't want to wake them up. They're sleeping right now. They sleep late here at the Hotel Sprinkle. Hotel Orloff, I should say. Okay. Well. What the heck was that? What was that? Oh, it was this stupid thing. Okay. Okay, so that goes to Aquaman. So move this box over here. Now we need to find the box. Aquaman to Batlash. That's what I need. Okay, all the Avengers books are in here. This is a facsimile, a replica, reproduction of the Avengers issue that introduced Kang the Conqueror, issue 8. And I guess I'm going to start putting these fake comics in with the real comics. Let me move a few of these. I'm going to move a few of these Aquaman comics to that other box because this box is getting too full. Okay. Now, this is not the original issue. It's from the 60s. It's from the Book and Records set. I have 2 of these that are from the Book and Records set. So this is valuable, but not anywhere close to the issue that really brought Captain America back in the Silver Age. So the next issue of Avengers I have is issue 13. So I'll slide this replica 8 in before 13. Then it goes all the way, the rest of the box is pretty much Avengers. So the next thing I need to put in is Batman. So let's find the Batman box. Ah, it's really nice. These things are kind of in order. That's amazing. About the only thing that's in order around here at the Hotel Sprinkle. Okay, this box is a little tight. I'm going to move some of these books out and they'll be put into the next box. Okay. I guess this is Batman. And this is Batman number 127. This is my oldest issue of Batman. I got it about a year ago, almost exactly a year ago, when I went to Canesville Collectibles in Cedar Rapids, Virginia, which is about maybe a 2-hour ride for me. Okay. And then I have 129. But what I'm trying to do is get this new fake 181 in there with the Poison Ivy. First appearance of Poison Ivy. So, okay. Oh, I've got some other Batmans I need to put in too. This one is real. That one's a reproduction of 181. This is a real copy of 188. So that will go like that. And then I have a coverless Batman. It really should be in a bag, but it's this is 151 from November of 62. Okay, any other Batmans? I think there was. Yeah. Kevin got one of these in. Kevin Johnson at Gotham City Comics in Mesa, Arizona. He got in a coverless, or maybe the cover was separated, I don't know. This is the Batman annual that has the origin of the Batcave and all these great stories in it. But this one is a trashed book that I got, I think, as part of a box of Wounded Wonders at Lone Star Comics. They used to sell damaged comics in cellophane packs for like $9, and you get about this many books. But anyway, this is quite a valuable book in good condition. He told me his coverless version would sell like for $40, but so this has a cover, kind of, sorta. It just feels a little acidy. You feel the acid from the tape a little bit. So that's an annual, and then there's Giant Batman. This is part of the. This is 193. Okay, so that'll go after 188, and got a couple other Batmans. 157. Oh, that's Blackhawk. Okay, 157. 151, 157. Okay. So, let's see what we got here. This is a coverless copy of, dang, 158 from September 63, Ace the Bat Hound. Wait, why would that be? Oh, this is 142. That's not in the right spot. Oh, the dog is back. This is 142. Um, 147. Drew is here. Drew is here to investigate what's going on up here. What are you looking at my comics for, is what Drew is saying. 152. Oh, don't mess with those, man. I better. 152. Wait. Oh, this is 158. That's what the cover looks like. This is a coverless version of this book. So I've got two copies of 158. What did I say this was? 151. So I have to go put that in. 152. Okay, it goes in here. And this one was 157. So that goes right before the one with Ace the Bat Hound. Okay. This 166 is from like around 1965. See how they've changed the look of Batman a little bit? They put the yellow oval around the bat on his chest. They've made these more detective stories and less, more stories that could actually happen in theory in the real world, as opposed to alien menaces and Batman going into outer space and stuff. They tried to ground it, and that was what they did in 65. And then 66, the TV show came out, and the TV show was based more on the older comics that were more silly, and it was a comedy. In fact, it was meant to, I think you all know it was meant to be funny. Little kids sometimes didn't realize that, but they actually almost put a laugh track on it. That's a true story. Then it would have been a little too obvious. But, so anyway, then the comic, once the series was on in January of 66, then it kind of went back and became silly, to be like the show, 182. Okay. And 183. So now, okay, what number is this fake Batman? 181. Okay, so this fake one will go in front of the 183. No, 181 goes in front of 182. So this would be the next issue after the Poison Ivy introduction. Okay, so then 185. Okay, this is 188, wasn't it? Yeah. So then we have 185, something that needs to be bagged and boarded. It doesn't have a back cover. 185. That's 194. That's in the wrong spot. 187. Okay, so 188 is one that I needed. It goes here, followed by 190. 192. It's like I'm missing every other issue, aren't I? 197. Then I go to 201. 201, they're starting to get a little more serious again. So, so this one was 194, and that, so this coverless one, 190, that 192, okay, goes there. This giant Batman here is 193. This is 193. If you want me to have a show where I open these up and show them to you, I'll be glad to. I'm just trying to get these organized right now. Okay, then this one completely taped up. This isn't part of the run, it's like an annual, so we'll put this at the end. This is the last, what I consider the last of the Silver Age. Some people consider this Bronze Age, but as long, I don't consider it Bronze Age until it goes to 20 cents. So that's just how I do things. It's just the way it is here at the Hotel Sprinkle. Okay, so this is the Batman annual number 5, and then this one here is number 1, so we'll put it in front of that. Okay, fantastic. Now, next I'll put in this facsimile of the first Justice League in Brave and the Bold, number 28. James Gunn brought Starro to life in the Suicide Squad, the second one, the one that was good. The first one was a piece of garbage. Okay, so Brave and the Bold. What's the oldest Brave and the Bold that I have? Looks like the oldest Brave and the Bold I have is 55, Metal Men and the Atom. So I'll put this reproduction, facsimile, or whatever you want to call it, in front of that. Blackhawk. Coverless Blackhawk, number 180, January 63. This was, so that would make it November of 62. Exactly when this was on sale, exactly 1 year before the Kennedy assassination. Why does that matter to me? It just does. That's just how I am. 180. Blackhawk 180. 180. Okay. Blackhawk is a comic that goes back to the Golden Age. It didn't start as a DC comic. It was from Quality. And DC bought that company and all its titles, and GI Combat was one of the ones that they bought and continued on. Okay, the next thing I got to put in here is a coverless Daredevil. This box only goes to Chili, Millie's red-headed rival. So, oh shoot! Sorry, Drew. Don't worry, Drew. Almost dropped the box on her nose. She was laying there. Okay. So let's look around. Ow, my ankle. Sitting on a hardwood floor that's not carpeted can be rough on your ankles. Okay, so I've got to find a box that would have the like the D's. That box starts with Fantastic Four. Where would that box be? Partly what I'm doing is trying to get organized here. Okay. Oh, maybe over here? What is that? G.I. Joe, Superboy. Okay, no. Let's move these back out of the way. Aquaman the Batlash. It's a lot easier to move these short boxes than long boxes, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, what is that box? I even saved this box of Kleenex like a crazy person because I like the art in it. My wife needed Kleenex, and there was one that had old art on it. I figure, let's get that box of Kleenex. Then, of course, I saved the empty box. Oh, shoot. Where did that go? I don't want her chewing on that. Okay. There's a free comic book day, little Lulu. Okay, so this is Justice League. Let's see if I got any Justice League to put in here while the box is out. This box goes from Genie, a Marvel comic. Then it's mostly Justice League. It looks like my oldest Justice League comic is number 17. So it goes Justice League to Marvel Collector's Item Classics. So is there any Justice League in here? No. Or is there? No, nothing that needs to go into this box. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. This one is labeled Metal Men to Plastic Man. Oh. That's not exactly accurate. I thought I had a new Metal Men that I needed to put in there. Where is that new Metal Men, man? I had a new Metal Men, Drew. Do you know where I put that? I don't know. Maybe. The world will never know. Okay. Let's move that back there over there. Oh, that's what I need. Flash. No. What is that? Not Brand X. Flash to Justice League. That can't be Flash to Justice League. Oh, that must. I gotta relabel these, I think, because they've been. Okay, I gotta move this assorted stuff. What is this assorted stuff? Oh, cool. There's some cool stuff in here. This Mad. That's a very cool thing. Oh, I needed to move these chilies to the next box. Oh, okay. So that's why I need to find it. Okay, here's a reproduction of Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man King Size Special 5. This came out in the 90s. They didn't try to reproduce the old ads back then, but they made the cover look exactly right and even put the original price on it, because they sold it in a pack through, I think, the JCPenney catalogs. Just some generic stuff here, not worth seeing. Here's Bizarre Adventures, the Christmas issue. All right. Oh boy. Fantastic Four to Flash. Oh, Daredevil to Fantastic Four. I couldn't read it because I scratched it out. That's the next box I need. Okay. So. Okay. Let's move this. Oh, here's some more bags and boards I didn't know I had. Okay. I'll move these tapes over here, I guess. Look at this old driver's license from expired 1991. I'll cover up everything but my picture. So that's what I looked like in 1991. See, I have a Tales from the Crypt t-shirt on. That's what age will do to you, man. Make you old. Comic Books in America, 1945 to 1954. It's a book you don't see very often. Written by a guy named William W. Savage Jr. How's that for a name? Okay, Fantastic Four to Flash. Daredevil to Fantastic Four. Okay, I guess that's the next one. House of Mystery. Okay, wonderful. Oh, I see what fell. I heard a clunk earlier. It's Linus. Okay. The problem, well, I don't know what's worse, getting down or getting up when you're my age. Okay, Detective Comics. No, Daredevil. Okay, so let me move some of these books out of the back. Ooh, Fantastic Four. Okay, so what we need to do is put those books I moved out of the other box. Chili. Obviously, it's Marvel doing an Archie knockoff. Very obviously. Chili #1. But it's a wonderful comic. #4. 10. I have a few Conan the Barbarian comics in with my Silver Age, and some people say no. When Conan came out, issue #1, that was kind of the beginning of the Bronze Age. But to me, as long as the corner box is there, and as long as it's 15 cents, I consider it Silver Age. Once Marvel went to 20 cents and started having the strip across the top that said Marvel Comics Group, to me, in my world, here at the Hotel Sprinkle, now known as the Hotel Orloff, on the 7th floor, in my world, that's when the Bronze Age started. And but I don't go by the rules of comic collectors in the comic book community. Everything's different here in this world. #7. Here's #9. How about that? And then, also from the mind of Robert E. Howard, is King Kull, #10. I didn't pay $25 for that. All these price tags are meaningless from Duncanville Books. What you really go by is the sticker there. And I think I got that half price or something, I don't know. Creatures on the Loose, #11. I have 2 copies of #11, it looks like. How about that? Now I have my Marvel Bronze Age horror separated in boxes over here, but I'm still keeping these Silver Age together here. Okay, so that's that. The next thing I needed to do, why did I need this? It was a Daredevil book. That's what it was I needed to put in here. Daredevil, indeed. Oh, where would this go? Oh. This Falling in Love copy, this romance comic, that would go, that's coming up too. This Plastic Man I'm going to put in a separate section. This is Super Comics, which was, they reproduced stuff. That's really from the 60s. I think I'm going to put this with my Fantastic Four comics. It's a comic, it's in bad shape. I wish I had a better one. It promotes the 67 ABC Saturday morning cartoon lineup, and even some of the ABC primetime shows like Flying Nun, and I think the second season of Batman is in there too. All right. So where did I put that Daredevil that was coverless? There it is. To squash a beetle. And where's... Oh. It's still early in the morning. Alex Jones hasn't even started. Number 34, November 67. Let's see if I already have 34. Here's 35. So it'll be right before that. And then the one I have before that is this wonderful cover, 27. So I actually do need this one in here. What's my earliest Daredevil? Let's see. 25. That's the oldest one I've got. So you can laugh at the collection I have. I was collecting many things, which caused my collection to not be as stellar. But, oh, I think, don't I have a Fantastic Four I need to get in here? Where did that thing go? Oh, maybe that's, I don't know where that thing went. Okay. Here's my beloved Doom Patrol comics. Here's Falling in Love number 77. And the Falling in Love I just showed you is number 125. It's beautiful art in these romance comics, and the psychedelic do's and don'ts of dating. This is these comics were aimed at girls, but the art is amazing in these. And people are starting to become hip to them. At least people, older people like us, are starting to. This is the oldest Fantastic Four I have, number 15. And I just got a 17 that's all beat up. But I got it for $5, but I don't know where I put it. It's got to be put in here. Anyway, that's all right. Fantastic Four. Okay, the next box would be. Oh, it's down below. All right. I am getting hungry. Have you guys eaten breakfast? Drew has, but I haven't. Okay. The next box. Let's pull some of these. It does have Flash in it. Here's Fantastic Four 49. This is a important book. It's the second part of the Galactus trilogy, and I got that at Lone Star Comics for not much back in the early 80s. I have the majority of the first 100 issues. I just don't have the very early ones, and then certain spotted issues throughout. I do have important ones like the first Black Panther, which has been reproduced. And anyway, what I want to do is get that ABC special. Oh, I got this courtesy. I've always wanted this. I got it from courtesy of Eric Breen and the store he works at, which is called Comic Book World in Kentucky. Man, we almost moved to Kentucky. We almost moved to Texas. We almost moved to Kentucky. We wound up here in Virginia. But this is the back cover of one of those Fantastic Four checklists. But this is actually shows you on the back the cover that originally was going to be used for this. And it was decided to go with this cover. I guess that was probably Stan Lee's decision. And this cover does have more of a central focus on the Submariner. I don't know, you could argue that they're both beautiful, but it's good that they both got the C print. Okay. Then I've got the Fantastic Four Annual 2, 1964, and I really loved the Fantastic Four. I thought was the best of all the Marvel comics. I loved it. All right, let's get you in there, right in front of Fantasy Masterpieces, Mr. America's Best TV Comics. Okay, then this replica of Flash 123, I'm sorry, facsimile. We'll put it, what is my earliest Flash? My earliest Flash is 135. So I'll slide it in right in front of that. Next thing I've got to get in here is GI Combat. But I started putting GI War comics in a separate box, so I think that goes in a separate box. Okay, Flash. Okay. So, oh, then the next box is there. Drew is waiting very patiently here. Let's move you over here. What are all the... Oh. What? Oh. I see what I've got to do. Oh, the battery's getting low. Shoot. I better get a cord to plug you guys in. I was supposed to move some Fantastic Fours to this box. That means I've got to pull out even more Flashes. Put these Fantastic Fours into this box. Okay, the power cable for the phone is downstairs. So, we'll head on down. I'll show you the cats. They're all happy and content. They love to sleep in the guest bedroom here on the 7th floor of the Hotel Sprinkle. Let's go get you guys a electrical cable from floor 6, or this show's going to end real soon. So now we've organized almost A through F of the Silver Age comics. Oh, another low battery warning. Better move quick.
According to the lawsuit, J.P. Morgan knowingly, negligently, and unlawfully provided and pulled the levers through which recruiters and victims were obtained and was indispensable to the operation and concealment of the Epstein trafficking enterprise. Human trafficking was the principal business of the accounts Epstein maintained at J.P. Morgan.
Okay.
Jess Staley exchanged several hundred.
So if you want to order copies of The Tomb of Terror, you can send it to PayPal at Kenneth Weinert, KENNETH WEINERT, $20 per episode. There's 13 episodes now, and there'll be more coming because I'm having fun putting these compilations together. They're filled with cartoons and old commercials and movie trailers and all kinds of nostalgic memories that will amaze you. All right, let's plug you guys in pretty darn quick. All right, there you go, your life support system. All right, we now have power to the phone, so we continue. Wow, that hurt. Okay. Flash to Justice League is in this box. All right, we've got a little bit of room in this box. This box starts with this Flash annual. You're not getting much light. Maybe you need to be over here where you were. Take advantage of the light from the window and the one that we brought in. So how are you guys doing on this wonderful Wednesday morning? Tonight, 4-Color Fossils on the Graphic Man channel. I should be there unless we get a late start cooking dinner. I really do need to be there to help out. Okay, so let's move some of these Iron Mans out. I traded a guy in 3rd grade for this copy of Fear. Now we put the Flash books in. Now what is next? Oh, Green Lantern. There's the immortal Flippity and Flop. From Beyond the Unknown. They used to like to make fun of Nixon a lot. You know what happened? You know, all this stuff that the Durham report has confirmed, far worse than Watergate. Exponentially far worse than Watergate was. All of this Russiagate, whatever you want to call it. Here's Girls' Romances, followed by Green Lantern. And let's see, what is my first Green Lantern? Green Lantern number 23, where he fights Popeye, basically. And then the next issue I have, this is an important issue. Of course, trying to read the number 40. I should have that memorized because it's an important issue.